too. Knows about the grind. Yeah, bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again.
Call the dogs off. Are you kidding me? Call the dogs off.
Oh, dude. I'm your huckleberry.
What's up, nasties? How you feeling? The vibes here at EST are quite high. TSC Afternoons on Edmonton Sports Talk, presented by Play Alberta. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubish with you. And what a morning, Joaquin. What a today's the first time in these Olympics that I was like, that nervous feeling when you're watching a sports team. I had
Really?
it. Yeah, man. I was like, at 2-1, at 2-2, I was like, holy cannoli. Because if you see the video, I'm very like quiet and like I didn't know what to do. But because I was like, the nerves were just...
Yeah.
Because you wanted, Joaquin, you had to see them on Sunday.
I know. I was... So, obviously, got up, started doing some work, and I just couldn't focus. I couldn't.
Yeah.
And so I kind of got prepared, got the espressos ready, and game comes on, and I'm kind of pacing around. Fins go up, and I'm like, at first though, just from my experience, if there was I told Maddie this, if there was a team that I would be somewhat okay to lose to, it would be the Finns, just because I felt like they are the most honest playing against. Whenever I played against the Finnish national team, they played a hard-nosed, honest style of game. But had to go and get some exercise in because I was too psyched up. And then they scored, and then I go to shower. Third period starts, and it was 2-1 still. And I went back upstairs to kind of get ready. Came back 2-2. And then it was just, I think I wore out a little patch in my living room, to tell you the truth. There's a little piece of carpet that's all beat up right now. And I apologize to my dog Boone, because every time I yell, he thinks I'm yelling at him for some reason. So I got to go console him right after. But what a game.
Amazing. I even got up extra early today to make it here earlier. I was sitting there with Trev and Eric. And then, listen, before we get to the games and everything that happened, I got to give Dustin Nielsen. I was just giving some tips about Mexico. I said, please eat Mexican food. And he was shocked that you can make your own tacos. So I said, yes, you can put whatever you want on there. I said, don't worry about all these stories that people are getting sick. Just tequila in the morning will kill everything in your stomach, but just expand. And we said our goodbyes, have fun, be safe. But he did a power move as a dad today. He found out that Marsh's class, because the Muzz's class was showing the game, Marsh's class was not, with a substitute teacher. Thus, he said, screw this. He went and got his son and brought him here to watch the game. That is an all-time dad move. So I want to hear from our nasties. River Korean Box, 780-218-9999, or the nasty chat. I want to hear the one time or any time your parents made a power move like that. Because I'll share mine, Joaquin. In 1990, the Oilers won the Stanley Cup, as you recall. At lunchtime, me, my sister, and my two cousins get called to the office. Your dad's here to pick you guys up. And we're like, what's going on? He goes, we're going to the airport to meet the Oilers.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so we got the whole afternoon on. It was chaos at the airport.
Oh, I bet.
And the best thing was my dad's like, let's just wait till the crowd dies down before we leave. And then all the WWF stars showed up because they had a show in Edmonton. So we met Macho Man, Scary Sherry. We all got a picture with Rick Martel.
No way.
Yeah, man. It was awesome. So we want to hear from you. What did your parents do for you that you were like, you're the best? Because shout out to Dustin Nielsen, an all-time dad move. That is awesome. Because you know what, man? These moments are important, especially for the little ones that are a huge sports fan like Marsh is.
Yeah. I mean, they're such big moments too. Right?
Yeah.
Like, There was a few. I'm trying to think when I was a kid. There was a few big moments when I was a kid that I remember. Remember Rick Hansen? He was he was in a wheelchair. He went over the world. The Rick Hansen.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The Man in Motion. I think I remember going. They took us all out of school and watched him come by the road that he was coming down to finish. Like he was finishing at BC Place or whatever. I remember that. I can't remember very many big sporting moments, but no, that's awesome. Your dad took you. That is fantastic.
Coop, any stories like that? Papa Coop, where'd he take you?
No, my father or my mom never took me out of school to watch any of the Olympics or anything that was going on. The one story for me, though, was shout out to Mr. Reed from Duggan Elementary School. During the 2014 Sochi Olympics, we got the chance to just sit there and in my grade 5 class at the time. So Marshall, same age as I was at that time, of course.
Yeah.
We got to sit there for the entire hour block of the math class to watch, I think, the entire second period of one of the games. I don't remember who Canada was playing, but that was one moment that stuck out for me, that we actually took pause in our school learning to sit and watch some Olympic hockey.
Man, I think it's important too, to tell you the truth. Like,
I would do the same.
Look, an education is very, very important, but I mean, there's something to Olympics, huge sporting events involving Canada or your hockey team or football, baseball, whatever it is. I think it's a unique, because you're always going to remember where you were when.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Like you're a dad now. You just shared a story about Mr. Hansen. Like, would Brody or Liliana say, my dad did this and it was awesome?
I think, well, my daughter loves going to Oiler games.
Okay.
Right? Like that's her favorite thing. My son, not so much. It's more, with my son, it'll be either if we go see a movie or something, or one of those, like the new big Marvel movie or things like that.
Yeah.
Or a John Wick movie, like those types of things. So it's when I take them to those, because I remember when my mom used to take me to things like that and stuff. But, yeah.
Kelvin says, hey, Hernan, you can't have the best story to start this off. Well, come on. I'm sure we got wicked nasties that listen to us, watch us. Your parents must be just as cool. I'm sure they did something for you, let you skip school for something. Max Pazuzu says, I can't think of anything, and this is opening up some generational trauma.
Oh, yeah, because everyone's going to need counseling. All nasty's phoning them. Why did you do that for me?
Did you see what Dusty did?
Oh, man.
Yeah, just absolutely outstanding power move. But, okay, so McDavid sets the record for most points in a single Olympic Games in the NHL era with 13 points. He's been unreal this tournament. Best player on the team. Close. Well, I might have to throw the Celebrini in there. He led the team today, Joaquin. Macklin Celebrini, at 19 years old, led this, what can we call it? Loaded, talented, skilled Canada team in ice time. It is unbelievable, this kid. This kid already is a superstar.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's no to thinking that he, even last year, he was phenomenal. This year, I believe third in league scoring, but for not only for him to go and be on the Olympic team, but to play such a crucial role, and you have to be a very special player to complement other good players, like. And I we're used to it here, and we see the chemistry between Connor and Leon when they're on the ice. But man, for a 19-year-old kid to get onto this stage, and dare I say it, make Connor McDavid a better player too.
Yeah,
like that's crazy to think.
It does scare me a little bit, Joaquin, and this is kind of this is tongue in cheek.
Yeah, I don't think you should say this.
There's 2.5 more years of Connor McDavid. There's no guarantees he'll stay, but I'm pretty sure the Sharks have just jump to the top of his list in case.
Well, he's definitely. I'm sure Rosie's looking at that and going, what time? How many more years?
2
does he
more
have?"
years. The organization there's a bit of a mess right now. Oh, buddy, but I mean, we got to give credit to the kid, man. Just absolutely outstanding. Nate Dogg comes through. I know Timo Solani and Joel Armia have taken to social media to complain about the penalty. It's a high stick. Did he sell it? Yes. Who cares?
Everyone sells it.
Everyone sells it. Remember Celebrini here when he was playing and he told the ref, I wasn't a high stick, but it was the natural reaction of a stick being that close to it's natural.
Yeah.
And yeah, if the Finns did it, it's fair game, man. Fair game. And I don't know why they wouldn't call a high stick. I've always said, I want refs to call the game no matter what the score is, no matter what time in the game, and that's exactly what they did.
I mean, not like Maddie made a good point. Not a great look to have 2 Canadian officials. I went to high school with Dan O'Rourke.
Did you?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And a great guy.
Yeah.
But you can't. What did he do to tilt the favor? I mean, it was 2 European judges on the or linesmen.
Yeah.
On the offside call. I and tell you the truth, it was so close that I would be okay with either way. But I think what tilted it in Canada's favor was the fact that you're not going to overcall a offside, but the fact that it was onside and they called it, there just wasn't. It was too close. It wasn't clear.
Good
right?
challenge.
Great challenge. I mean, I think you challenge regardless, whatever, who cares, right?
At that point in the game, because these refs could have called it the other way and we all would have been sitting here a little bit stunned, but it seems they got it right. I got to give credit to Eric Holla, an absolute beauty was it shorthanded?
Shorthanded, yeah.
Shorthanded goal, like Gager. That was as top cheddar as you can go.
I mean, this game I guess there was one even strength goal. And Brad Marchand, he's unreal, man. When counted on, he's always involved in crucial parts of the game. And look, I don't think that's goaltender interference at all. Well, when I watched it, I was like, ooh, is it? But then you watch, like, Marchand, he gets positioning at the top of the crease, then gets kind of pushed, and then pushed again. Like, I hated when my D-man did that, right? Yeah. And Marchand, he doesn't lay on the pad. Like, he gets off and gets out of the way quickly.
Saros had time to reset.
I mean, it would have been interesting if they're, and they said it afterwards. They said if that's an NHL coach, he probably challenges that. But this is another thing you got to think about. The Canadian power play has been so good that you're so worried about it not going your way. God, Kachuk's just Slavkovsky. that was a good one.
But you're right. Marchand, Bennett, Wilson were awesome.
Oh, they're great. They're
awesome.
But I mean, they crash, they bang, they get under the skin of the other team. Like I knew that it was going in Canada's direction as soon as that puck went in, because you saw all the Finns, and what did they do? They all started looking at the ref, going, "What's going?" Like they were complaining about. And once you get into that headspace where the refs are against you, it's not great. You can't. It's already tough enough to beat Team Canada. You can't think you're playing against the refs too.
Yeah, that's the thing. And Canada really turned it on after going down 2-0, which was great to see. Hopefully, Sid the kid can be back for Sunday. That'd be awesome, an awesome boost. Connor McDavid wore the C today for Sidney Crosby, which was kind of cool to see. Connor McDavid continues to lead with 13 points. Like I said, I'll give credit to the Finns, man. They're a solid team. They had tons of guys that have won championships. So they're as solid as they come. And I was telling the guys in the intermission, Joaquin, you know, here in Edmonton, we always talk about players we want to join the Oilers. And outside of the superstars and the stars and the elite of the elite, there's one guy that is on my wish list. I don't think it's realistic, because why would Florida ever give him up? That Anton Lundell.
Oh.
He is a mini Barkov, man. He is fantastic.
Yeah.
That guy on the Oilers would be awesome.
Yeah.
But it's not going to happen.
No, gosh. Well, at one point, wasn't there like 5 Florida Panthers on the ice at one point?
Yeah.
There's a reason why they're back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
So all the credit. Underway, Slovakia, USA. Oh, they scored.
Dylan Larkin came in and ripped one home.
From Werenski and Tage Thompson. I get wanting Slovakia, but bring on the U.S., man.
If this tournament's taught anyone anything over the last few games, anyone can beat it. It's all so close, right? Like, so, yeah, would you look at the U.S. as to be a tough opponent? Yeah, they're 1A, 1B with Canada, I would say. But I would like to see it. It would, because you don't really know. Canada would be so favored against Slovakia, right?
Yes. But I'm glad Canada's had 2 tough games in the quarters and in the semis.
Oh, yeah.
I am so... Now, it's not ideal going down these games, Joaquin.
No.
But you got to find a way.
Well,
right?
and the Finns made the crucial mistake. They sat back, man. They because when they went up 1-0, I felt like they were still just playing hard, right? They were still on the forecheck, still on their toes, looking at chances. As soon as they got to 2-0, I felt they just sat back and tried to maybe take advantage of an opportunity if it presented itself.
Yeah.
They weren't going after the game, and you can't do that against a really good team. Eventually they're just going to wear you down and pick you apart and score a goal, and that's what happened.
Binnington again, not tested a lot, but made some key saves to keep his team in.
How about Soros?
He was great,
Man. Like those are the best NHL, like best goalies in the world. And it's when they're playing with structured, great other players, it shows how good they are too. And like Binnington made some unreal saves. I was getting worried. Saros was feeling it too, right?
Yeah, he made a pad save. I think it was on Celebrini in the slot where I was like, yeah, he's dialed in.
Yeah.
Like he's seen the puck well. The Nate Dogg one just sneaks under him like that.
Well, it just hits the toe and goes in, right? Like, wow.
So very excited. Coop, can we get that picture ready? I'm going to give credit to the gentleman or the gal who posted this on Twitter at JustHabs18. This is one of the best pictures I've seen on the internet. Yeah, just let me know when it's ready there. We got 171 watching. We got a bunch more listening. We always appreciate the audio audience. Of course, just slide on over, give us a thumbs up, but we have to hit 100 for Canada.
Come on.
We're
not going to talk to you until that game. So
yeah. And then it's our last afternoon show.
This is it. Yeah.
This is it.
We're taking over.
Taking
over the FM airwaves next week.
Dusty handed me all the files.
Yeah, it's like a massive binder.
It's a very busy show.
Do we have all the sounds? Oh, we got the board, hey?
He gave me a few, but he couldn't send them all. So Trev's going to help us out with that
right.
as well. So we'll figure it out. We'll have some fun. So join us on Monday morning at 6. And this is the picture. Mark Kennedy pushing Celebrini.
Perfect.
Just right on side. That's the push he needed, though. That's how close it was. Just that one.
Just
tip
perfect.
of the finger.
If Kennedy doesn't get on the marketing team and have like merch with that all over when he gets home, he's crazy.
That is such a good picture, though. Absolutely fantastic. So Timo Solani's upset. And I like Timo.
Of course.
Gretz sitting with Mess. Tom Brady was in their booth. Daryl Cate's son. Yari Curry was in the building.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's
great. I
great.
think Gretz and Curry get
Did a
mad
little
at each
bet?
other?
No, I think they made a bet, though.
Did they?
Yeah. Well, I think Gretzky was asked pregame, and he said something about deer meat.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
reindeer meat.
Yeah, is that a...
Yeah, it's popular in Finland.
Oh, okay. You ever tried it?
Yeah, but always felt bad. Didn't know if it was like Dancer or Prancer.
We got some stories coming in on how your parents were awesome in honor of Dustin Nielsen picking up Marshall today from school to let him watch the game down here at the EST studios. We'll get to some of those coming up next. Let me tee up the show. I've been so excited. I didn't even tee it up. Zach to the Future coming up at 1:40. Ben Steiner from Sports Illustrated. He's been all over the Olympics in terms of following the Canadian stories. He'll join us at 2 o'clock, and then we'll do the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay, probably NBA. Yeah, probably. And I got to give kudos to this guy. He picked Alyssa Liu, and she won the gold. He hit it. And you're the only one to hit yesterday with the Cavs.
Well, what's that? Yeah.
You're a betting,
right.
You're a betting wizard.
I
think they won by like 20 or something.
well,
Maybe
listening.
you should just make all our picks.
maybe I should.
Hey, slam that thumbs up. Nasty Chat. River Korean Box is presented by the River Korea Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the prime rib special is just $21.99. It's available 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. And like always, we're brought to you by Play Alberta. Play Alberta is your home for online gaming excitement, featuring casino games, live dealer action, lottery instants, and sports betting. Now, with the new Play Alberta app, you can take the fun with you anywhere. Download the app or sign up today at playalberta.ca. We continue to roll here on a Friday edition of EST Afternoons. Here's our guy, Coop, with your sports update.
A thrilling finish for Canada, coming back to win 3-2 over Finland in the men's hockey semifinal. Their next opponent in Sunday's gold medal game will be determined today. The United States currently leading Slovakia 1-0 about midway through the opening frame. And a couple medals for Canada today. Brendan McKay with the most recent one, picking up a bronze in freestyle halfpipe skiing on the men's side, while Valerie Maltis took bronze in women's 1,500-meter speed skating. To women's short track, the 1,500-meter semifinals are underway. Semifinal 1, Danae Blais and Kim Bhutan. 4th and 5th, no qualification for them. The second semifinal underway right now with Courtney Saroux placing 4th. Momentarily, Canada takes part in the men's 5,000-meter speed skating relay final. William Danjanu and Stephen Dubois headlining their squad. Bronze medal action in men's curling. It's Norway and Switzerland in the 9th, and the Swiss lead 6-1 Norway with hammer. EST Afternoons rolls on following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Luke Gazdick on the Firehouse Subs hotline. The Oilers making the decision to bring Paul Coffey back to the bench.
So I only see it being a positive benefit. I know a couple of those guys really, really like him. And that's really one of the only sentiments I have out of a couple of the guys there, is that they really, really enjoy his presence and having him around. So I'm trying to look at the good as opposed to the bad right now.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Sentinel Storage presents Team Canada ski cross racer Reese Howden.
Being able to represent a country that has done everything to support my dreams is unreal. To stand on the podium and represent Canada, I don't take it for granted at all.
Sentinel Storage, proud partner of Team Canada.
Your home for live music and great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
Looking by Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain.
Hear the story of Waylon Jennings through story, song, and multimedia performance March 1st at the River Cree Resort and Casino.
The only way to know how.
Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
Real fans don't stroll in at puck drop. They claim territory. They study the screens. They get into their spot, which is why this matters. The Canadian Brewhouse now has happy hour. Brand new. Tons of options. And the good stuff, like our 8-inch 2-topping RCM pizza and our signature Caesar. Monday to Saturday, 2 till 6 p.m. starting at $3.99. That's more than enough reason to come early. New happy hour at the Canadian Brewhouse. If you're serious about game day, we'll see you for happy hour.
How dude. How dude. How dude.
Yeah.
Finishing up a heater.
What is happening? Believe in me. Are you kidding me?
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Thank you for joining us today. It's a great day in our nation as Canada is heading to the gold medal game in men's hockey. We await their opponent. Currently, USA leading Slovakia with 11 minutes to go in the first period there. Dylan Larkin with the goal.
Snipe.
A snipe. I didn't see it because I was covered, but now I moved a couple of things around, so now I can have an eye an eye on the good old screen there, and Joaquin's putting it there for me as well. So I have a lot of angles here. Like always, hit us up. River Korean Box 780-218-9999. Slam that thumbs up. We should get to 100 for Team Canada. Let's go. Let's go. A few stories coming in after Dusty's power move to pick up Marsh today to let him watch the game here. Calvin says, mine is an uncle story. I was 16 and played goal. My uncle called me to play for them in the beer league game. Took me to the bar after he said, sit down, shut up, and drink your beer. Became a regular and actually got kicked out of the bar on principle on my 18th birthday. Yeah, that's a cool uncle.
It's awesome.
A few on the inbox. This one from no name on this one, but it says 1987 Canada Cup. Dad got me out of bed to watch the third period. Because, kids have to go to bed early. I got a long one here. This one says... Okay, just bear with me, okay, Joaquin?
Okay.
When I was in grade 9, there was a teacher strike, and shortly after it was resolved, there was a student walkout planned as the teachers got a bit of a bum deal in the negotiations. I chose to walk out with some of my buddies with the knowledge we would be suspended if we walked out. We went downtown St. Albert to watch high school students drive in circles, honking their horns, and hold signs in the back of pickups. All the while we were smoking darts, my buddy pulled from his dad's carton. The school ended up calling my parents, and I explained to my dad why we walked out. Being a lawyer, my dad was pro-democratic right to protest and informed the school they would not be suspending me, and it was my right to participate in the walkout. Dad had my back that day. Plumber Josh.
Oh, that's good.
What kind of darts were you smoking, buddy?
Oh, jeez. You had me at darts.
You had me at darts. We can definitely hang out. This one says, I grew up in Revelstoke, BC. Very nice.
Very nice. Good skiing.
I drove by there once.
Everyone drives by there once.
Yeah, and I love the Bruins. I was a goalie, and Pete Peters was my hero. Christmas '84, our family was traveling to Ontario to visit family, and the Leafs happened to be playing the Bruins. My mom tried everything to get tickets, including writing a letter to the Bruins organization. Johnny Buick, is it? Busick called my mom at work and invited the family to view the afternoon skate at Maple Leafs Garden and meet the team. We had behind-the-scenes tour of the gardens, and I had my Gold Glove signed by the majority of the team. Rick Middleton, Ray Bork, Pete Peters, Cam Neely. Bruins lost 3-2, I believe, and Doug Keens got the start, but it was still the greatest memory of my childhood. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. This one says, trade nerds for Celebrini. Yeah, that ain't happening.
No, not that guy. No, I wouldn't be. Oh, they can't sign him yet, right? How many? No. When can they start negotiating again?
I think he's on his second year of entry. Talk about bang for your buck.
Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely outstanding.
I mean, it's not unlike Connor, but it's just the San Jose Sharks seem to be ahead of their... Are they ahead of the curve right now?
I think they are.
Yeah.
Because you've seen them kind of fall a bit lately before the Olympic break, so...
I mean, I just want to look at Celebrini. Yeah, he's got... Oh, okay, so... Is it next year? Or maybe this year they can... In the summer, they can start to renegotiate. Because he's got 2 more years of his entry level. And I think July 1st, there's a window where you can...
Extend.
Yeah. Because that's when Connor did, I think, too. It's sometime in the summer when he did his first extension.
What does Celebrini get? Like, sir... That's a fun question. What does Celebrini get in his...
What does he get? He gets the biggest pay raise in NHL history.
Okay, but are we talking Kaprizov money here?
Yes.
Yeah. It'd have to be. With the cap going up too.
Is he more important to his team than Kaprizov is?
Probably, yeah. And then the max he can go is 7 years.
Yeah.
17 mil at 7 years.
Oh, the cap goes up. So the cap's going up. They'll see what it is. He's 17, 18.
That's crazy. I think it has to be.
I mean,
he's that good, man.
He is that good. And as an organization, I think you want to show your player what you think of him too, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Because again, you're going to have to sign Will Smith too, who's going to get paid because he's a good player.
Yeah.
You have Michael Misa eventually down the pipe as well. So maybe it won't be Kaprizov, but it'd be like $1 million, $2 million shorter than that. Maybe.
Yeah, but they already have 10 million cap space right now, right? And I just want to see, is anyone really... I mean, Ryan Reeves comes off the books. There's a couple RFAs. their whole decor is UFAs after this year.
Yeah, so they're going to revamp that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a lot of, Rosie has a lot of work to do.
Their whole decor is a UFA?
Except for Orlov and Shakir Muhammadullin.
Okay.
He's an RFA. Sam Dickinson.
Okay.
That young, good defenseman.
He's good.
He's really good. He's the first year of his entry level. So that's what I mean. It's 942.5. Well, who cares, right? At that point. But yeah, so they'll be looking for D-men, essentially.
Irish Ken says the Oilers should go for celebrating. Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh, come on, guys. Why don't they go for MacKinnon?
San Jose's not.
Yeah, that's not.
Listen, if Mike Greer gets any phone call and it starts with Macklin, he's hanging up. That's not happening.
No, it's like San Jose calling the Oilers and asking for McDavid.
Yeah. It's a non-starter unless he's telling you he's leaving in 2 years. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have to move him because you can't lose him for anything.
But I don't think I would do that if I was San Jose.
Oh, hell no. No.
The future's too bright and he's too young.
Yeah.
Like, Connor's 10 years older than him.
Oh, yeah.
So, like
Macklin's already, he's 19.
Yeah. Connor's 29. He's 10 years older. Yeah. You're going to sign him to the max and lock him up, and San Jose is going to be a destination for people, not unlike Connor, to come play with him.
Exactly.
San Jose's nice, too.
And if you missed it, so Joaquin, remember we were talking about the German guys, how they should hang out? Josh Szymanski, fresh off a plane from Milan. This is from Ryan Holt. He will play tonight for Bakersfield.
No way. Yeah. That's a stud, dude.
Yeah. Well, he's young, man. He doesn't feel anything.
Yeah, but still, he probably could have hung out, enjoyed the Olympics a little bit more. I know I would have tried. I would have said, hey, is it okay if I just, not that I would have been an Olympian or anything like that, but I would have liked to soak that whole experience in, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's fun. I would have ripped out to Cortina and watched all that stuff.
Yeah. Hey, he wants to.
Look, I understand it from his viewpoint. He's showing the team where his focus lies, right?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I'll go play. And then he'll be back. Well, will he be back in Edmonton though? That's the thing. Rico coming back.
Well, Regula's down there on a conditioning stint.
Yeah, so it doesn't count. But Regula should be down there although he did do one of the nicest moves on me in those breakaways.
Yeah. Another good one of how your parents came through for you. Bonnie Doon Rod says, 94, Canada was playing a friendly versus Brazil at Commonwealth Stadium before the World Cup in USA. I remember that. That stadium was sold out to the max. My parents allowed me to skip school and went with a few buddies to the hotel Brazil was staying at, got this picture with Romario and a bunch of signatures from the rest of the team. And that they went on to win it, and he sent us a picture with Romario.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, one of the biggest stars in Brazil.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
I'll have to say, you know what? This wasn't. Yeah, it was a big deal to me, and it was a big deal later in my life. But I distinctly remember because we only had one car, and I remember my mom. I would basically be taking my hockey gear onto a bus and going on the local transit to games.
That's dedication.
And she would take me, right?
Yeah.
So,
of course,
that's big league from my mom all the time too.
Shout out to Mrs. Gage.
Yeah.
Is she still in?
She's on Salt Spring, yeah.
Oh, okay. You ever head down there?
I have. Yeah. It's increasingly tougher with my daughter's schedule.
You bring her down here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Max Bezuzu says, Szymanski climbing up the trade asset ladder. No Oiler talk. Not till next week.
Yeah.
Is that fair? Well, we did talk
we talked.
Yeah.
We can sprinkle.
It is
just like some of our bets.
Oh, our bets are awesome.
Have you been keeping track of our things this week?
Kind of.
I'm on fuego.
I want to see what Matty does next week. I want to see how much he hits because it will be him and Coop. So I'm thinking, are they going to just do 2 bets or are they going to still stick with the 3? Maybe get a nasty to chime in.
I think they'll do 2 and then agree on 1 together. Right?
That'll be fun. And the Oilers return to action next Wednesday from Anaheim. So will be all over it as the NHL returns. Reminder, the trade freeze also is done on Sunday night, Joaquin.
Oh, okay.
So it will be some fun.
I think do you think there'll be movement right away?
Like, are teams going to try to jump the trade deadline? Like
they have
year?
For the past 10 years. I liked it. I always thought the NHL shouldn't do anything. But I understand it, right?
Yeah.
Like a trade freeze the few days before the deadline. It's like, don't procrastinate. Get it. But it's kind of fun with the one day. Remember the old days?
Oh.
People would stay home.
I would.
Yeah.
That's
and just
another
watch
power
all the
move.
trades.
My parents would let me stay home and just watch the trade deadline.
Yeah, and then it just became kind of funny. You know, like Duthie would be sitting there at Trade Center and nothing would happen.
But even in in early adulthood, like all my buddies, we'd all take the day off from work.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It was huge. Whatever, what day it was, March 30.
Yeah,
whatever it was. Yeah, there was huge movement. But I'm under the. I really think it's a lot more beneficial to a team when they do make trades at the deadline for players that are supposedly, getting them over the hump, is to get them in there a little earlier.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit of a disruption. Mm-hmm. They're usually taking a position from a player that's been with the team for, the past 5 months or whatever it is, and just get acclimated to the whole situation and become part of the group instead of, trade deadline, 3 weeks, playoffs.
Exactly.
It's not a lot of runway.
In the early 1990s, I'm shifting gears here because there's birthdays today. Was Cindy Crawford the top number one heartthrob? Remember the commercial?
Yeah, her Pepsi commercials.
Yeah.
I mean, she was one of the supermodels. My favorite of all those was Linda Evangelista.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's her birthday today, Cindy.
Is it?
Yeah. Same with the late Kurt Cobain.
Oh. You know where I was when I found out he passed away? Oilers workout room.
Really?
Yeah, I was stretching before a game, and it's actually Doug Waite came in.
Really?
And said Kurt Cobain died. I felt so bad.
Because that music's not really like I don't mind it, but like Nirvana's music to me was the best.
Oh, because I'm a Gen Xer, so my whole media feed is all nostalgia stuff of what's
okay. Yeah.
So it's like, when was the best times? Would you give up this, or would you go for a night of going to a Blockbuster and cruising the aisles and trying to find something?
Yeah.
And I'm like, or give up your phone or go to Blockbuster for I go, yeah, give
that
it
was
to
the
me.
best.
Yeah.
Like I truly wish, I don't know if Coob has, like Trev and Benny, there's nothing like going on Friday to the video store with your parents, picking out your game or your movies. You get home with candy. They'd order a pizza. There was something about going to a video store.
Yeah, for me, it was a bit different. Now, it was kind of in that same sense, but the Edmonton Public Library had access to various video games and movies. Some were on VHS still, but most of them were on DVD. And I also remember going, to the convenience store and having the vending machines for movies, which just blew my mind. Like, you put $2 or $3 in it and then you'd return it the next day. And even as a young Coob, I was like, would anyone really return that to the vending machine? Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
They eventually took that away, but I have fond memories of going to... Yeah,
Netflix.
basically. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
So like 20 years ago, I was working at Shaw, right? And maybe a little bit more, whatever, basically 20 years ago. And I had found out now everything's on demand now. You can just press the button. So even back then on the boxes, there was an on demand button. But I believe they were telling me they only had the kind of capacity for maybe, I want to say 200 people in the whole Edmonton region.
Yeah.
To be able to use it. Because no one used it.
Yeah.
They still went to the thing. I was like, that's it? And he goes, yeah, because, sometimes you would go on there and say it was not available, and because they'd be at capacity. And the number is staggering of how many people could actually use it around without it, other people not being able to use that function on their DCTs or video boxes, right? So it was quite an eye-opener. And from then on, it just completely changed. It was so Like I remember the what was, you don't have to rewind it or take it back, right? You're saving $6 in gas. All these little things to rent or stuff.
VR says that was Redbox, not Netflix.
There was Netflix too, though.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Redbox and Netflix. Yeah, there was two. Because that's how Netflix actually started.
And then if Blockbuster didn't have it, you'd run to Rogers Video, or you'd go to the privately owned ones. Yeah. I want this game. Like,
remember, you'd go in and the new release Tuesdays was always the day that the new releases came, and the one wall was all of them, and they were all gone, and you were just like, and well, Reed would know better than I because he actually worked in a Blockbuster. But how many times would a guy go up there? Hey, did you check the return box? And the guy go, I've checked the return box.
It's not here. Leave me alone. Hey, the afternoon inbox presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out DJ Pauly D from Jersey Shore as he will be performing at the venue on March 7th. The show starts at 9 o'clock. All you have to do for tickets is go to rivercreeresort.com or hit up the River Cree box office. Up next, we're going to shift gears. Have a little fun with our guy, Coob. We're going to do some Zach to the Future. Now we're to Ben Steiner from Sports Illustrated to recap Canada's big win over Finland by a score of 3-2, and they'll play in the gold medal game on Sunday. And more fun to come. The Screw It, Let's Do It parlay. Don't go anywhere. Slam that thumbs up for us. We're back after Coob and a break.
Canada awaits its gold medal opponent in men's hockey. Right now, it's Team USA and Slovakia nearing the end of 20 minutes. Dylan Larkin giving the Americans a 1-0 lead early in the frame with about 3 minutes left to go in the first. A couple medals for Canada add to the total now with 17 at these games. Brendan McKay picking up a bronze in freestyle halfpipe skiing on the men's side, while Valerie Maltis took bronze in women's 1500 meter speed skating. To women's short track, 2 Canadians hit the ice for the 1500 meter B final at 2 o'clock. Courtney Sereau and Danae Blaze suiting up for that. Momentarily, it's Canada taking part in the men's 5,000 meter short track speed skating relay final. And earlier, Canada's Rachel Homan fell 6-3 to the Swedes. They draw the United States tomorrow in the bronze medal game, while the Canadian men play for gold against Great Britain. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc. They're the experts you need to know. Zach to the Future is next on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
EST Hangout.
Oh, no overtime. Come on, bury this thing.
No.
All right, get to the point,
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
Edmonton, be part of history. Support Canada Soccer's men's national team as they battle Uzbekistan in the final send-off series ahead of the FIFA World Cup. Monday, June 1st at 7 p.m. at Commonwealth Stadium. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. good news. Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc, we're the experts you need to know.
We're back. We're back here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubich live from the William Huff Studios. Tage Thompson on the power play has made it 2-0 USA in the first period over Slovakia. Just gets it by that blocker. A little late there from the Slovakian goalie. And Kub, update us what's going on with Canada and...
Yeah, so right now it's the short track speed skating men's 5,000 meter relay final.
Okay.
Canada so far in the final A, still one more team. It looks like the Netherlands have to go up, but they have the best time right now by a very small margin. So they're ranking first so far in final A.
Okay, keep us looped into that, as well as Canada looks to continue to add to their medal totals. And of course, if you missed it, Canada 3, Finland 2 earlier today. It was absolutely a fantastic game. Heart rates were up, a lot of clenching, but in the end, Canada shellacks Finland. Let's get to Zach to the future. Hit it, Zach.
Oh, give me a moment. Hold on. Sorry, I was checking Olympic updates. I'll roll it right.
Just as I predicted, time traveling is just too dangerous. 1.21 gigawatts. Great Scott.
All right. We have a new system today, but we're going to start it off with two things we usually do. Gager, like always, you kick us off.
Zach, are you ready?
Yes, if I can unmute my mic properly. There we go.
On this date, Coca-Cola introduced Cherry Coke in the U.S. What year was it? 1983, 1985, or 1988?
1983, final answer.
That was quick.
Wow, it was quick.
I was actually listening.
Do you like Cherry Coke?
No.
I don't. I bought one by mistake the other day, and it wasn't too bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
Coop doesn't like it either, too, because
No, I don't like it.
you got it wrong.
What? I heard you talking about that with Reed the other day, too.
1985. You're close, buddy.
1985.
It's all right. Jeez.
It's okay, Coop.
It's not good enough, though.
Oh, for
close.
one.
Okay. Coop.
But no cigar.
We always have a little bit of lyricus in this segment. Can you guess the name of this song and the band?
And remember, you have wild card. You can use the Nasty Chat or Maddie and Jay, who are the only two left in the building. Here we go.
I'm going to let it roll. Okay, well, I kind of, because you guys were talking about Nirvana and Kurt Cobain, I knew almost exactly where you guys were going to go. And I had the song guessed before you even clicked play. Now, I just want to say this is one of the first songs I ever learned on guitar. I didn't know the full thing. I knew the immediate lick. But that is Come As You Are by Nirvana. Final answer.
That's good, Coop, because I would have had to... I'd have to kick you out if you didn't know that song.
That's from the Nevermind album?
Yes.
Right?
I mean, is it though, like, even for young people, like, everybody knows Nirvana.
Everyone.
It's like one of those bands where it's like, I couldn't stump them with any
Especially
song.
when, like, again, just what spurred on the whole Gen X kind of discussion.
Yeah.
I was out on the coast. They were just down in Seattle. Like that whole grunge movement was so big.
Yeah.
Like I was wearing Doc Martens and baggy clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Full fro. It was great, man.
They're so influential. Yeah, that's amazing. We need to get one of those up for sure. But yeah, you could play really any song though. Like
Okay.
Nirvana.
We're going to go away from the movie posters for today. So we're going to have some fun. Gangster movies.
Oh.
I'm going to play a quote in order 1 through 6. And Coob's going to have to match the quote with the movie.
And for those on YouTube,
there are the movies.
I have all the movies listed here, and I'll have to type them in to match them up.
Can you say them for our audio audience, Coob?
Sure. So the 5 films?
It's 6.
Oh, 6.
So
I might
you're
have missed
missing
one,
buddy.
Okay. Yeah. Good thing I double checked. But the 5 films we have right now: Goodfellas, The Godfather, Carlitos Way, American Gangster, Donnie Brasco, and the final one here, you texted it to me, is Casino.
Yes, sir.
So those are the 6 movies we have on tap.
Okay, so we're going to play the clip, and Coob immediately has to match it. We won't tell him if he's right or wrong. We'll go through it after. Is that fair, Joaquin?
Yeah, that's really fair.
All right. Here is... Are you ready, Coob, by the way?
No, I've only seen 3 of these movies.
Okay, so Goodfellas, The Godfather, Carlitos Way, American Gangster, Donnie Brasco, and Casino are the 6 movies. Play along, and remember, you can use a lifeline. Okay, buddy? Okay. I tested this on Iwanik. You got 2 wrong, actually.
I know.
Wow.
Here is your first movie gangster clip.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
That's going to be The Godfather.
Final answer?
Well, I can't change it up. I got to put it in here. So once I lock it in, I can't go back and change it.
That's why I said final answer.
So that, yes. Clip 1 is The Godfather.
Okay. Moving to clip 2. And you're keeping track of this? Remember, you're supposed to move. Whatever.
Yeah, it's up here. It's up here.
Okay.
No, it's I gotta.
Here is your second movie clip.
Back home, they would have put me in jail for what I'm doing. But out here, they're giving me awards.
Now, is there any way that I could pass on this?
Nope. You have to pick. You have the movies there.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I do. Can you run that back once more? Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Back home, they would have put me in jail for what I'm doing. But out here, they're giving me awards.
Oh.
This movie was so, eh?
Who's in the...
It wasn't the greatest, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think all these movies won awards.
Yeah, I think all of them were up there for sure.
This one won awards, though.
I
think so, yeah.
I have a strong feeling for some reason. I'm going to say that clip 2 is from Casino. Final answer.
All right.
So the first clip, Godfather, I have up. Clip 2 goes to Casino. We still have Donnie Brasco, American Gangster, Goodfellas, and Carlitos Way.
Here is your third clip.
The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. I told you that. The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. I told you that.
Okay, I'm going to go ask one Mr. Matthew Iwanik for his thoughts on this.
Go ahead.
So the loudest one in the room is usually the weakest?
Hernan just say he didn't know a lot of these things?
Well, he chimed in. He goes, I never got to match him, though. That's fair. I didn't get,
what?
Yeah.
Maddie. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
Maddie with the participation medal comment there. Wah. You sound like Timu Solani right now. He is doing pretty good. Oh, shoot.
Oh, crap.
My gut was telling me I should have went with this originally. American Gangster for clip number 3.
Okay.
Final answer.
Gager's keeping track of all this. Here's clip number 4.
As far back as I could remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
This is Goodfellas.
Being a gangster was better than being president of the United States.
I hear something slamming. So I'm going to go with Goodfellas. I think that's a scene where it's all red and they close the back of the trunk.
Okay.
Here is clip 5.
That might have been.
I got sent for. In our thing, you get sent for, you go in alive, you come out dead, and it's your best friend that does it.
I screwed up. I'm pretty sure that was Goodfellas. The last one might have been Donnie Brasco. I was too quick. I'm gonna go with. I guess I'm gonna go with Carlito's Way for clip 5.
Yeah.
So.
And then this is your final clip.
You think you big time? You're gonna die big time.
Is that what Donnie Brasco's?
Well, you only have one left.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna. I know it's Donnie Brasco for clip 6. I can't put it anywhere else. But is that where he's in the warehouse and it's Mr. Pink and Mr. Blue and Mr. White and they're
No.
Is that the one? Is that a different? No, that's what movie is that? Is that good?
I'm not going to tell you because that'll hurt the whole thing. But you're completely on a different path.
I'm thinking about different movies.
That's a different timeline.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
So are we going to run through all 6 clips now and then match them up?
Okay, so the first clip was...
So the first clip here, I thought it was The Godfather.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
And you said Godfather.
Diddling. You got it right, Coop.
You got it
right.
The next one is...
Back home, they would have put me in jail for what I'm doing. But out here, they're giving me awards.
And you said?
Casino.
Hey!
Who was in that? Sharon Stone and Joe Pesci, right?
Joe Pesci, yes.
God, they were
Joe
awful,
Pesci,
man.
Don Rickles.
The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. I told you that.
What'd you say?
American Gangster. Wow, 3 for 3. And then
Who's
this
the co-star in that?
I have no clue who's in that movie.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Okay.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. Being a gangster was better than being president of the United States.
And you said?
I said Goodfellas.
Hey!
Was that the spot?
Goodfellas.
Yeah, that was the one. Okay, wow.
Clip 5 was?
I got sent for. In our thing, you get sent for, you go in alive, you come out dead, and it's your best friend that does it.
And you said?
Carlito's Way. Yeah, that's where I messed up. Yeah.
And then the last clip was?
You think you big time? You're gonna die big time.
And this one you said was Donnie Brasco.
No, he did say it was Carlito's Way.
What?
Yeah, when you said you did originally say, "Oh, I got this wrong," and you said that's Carlito's Way. So I would give this to him because he realized he made a mistake on the last one.
Okay.
Even though he had one more left, and it should have been
it should have been defaulted to.
It should have been. Yeah. I should have left.
Donnie Brasco.
Maybe, it should have been defaulted to Donnie Brasco. But
Yeah.
I'm going to give him the mark there.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
Well,
so
'cause
even though I
re-
messed up on the
Hey,
5th clip,
you don't realize you don't grow as an individual unless you make mistakes, Coob, and you realized your mistake and you went back and fixed it. So it's a life lesson for all you people out there. Okay?
Oh, that's beautiful, Gager. Thank you.
Turn your mic off.
Hey, man, he did a lot better than I thought he was going to do.
And I've only seen 3 of those movies.
You can go. You did way better than Maddie.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Well,
You
I guess
crushed
so, I guess.
Maddie. You crushed him.
Now, just to confirm though, Goodfellas is the one with Mr. Pink and which one has the names for the? What am I thinking?
I don't even know.
Tarantino movie.
You're thinking of Reservoir Dogs.
Why did I think Reservoir Dogs?
Because it's a great gangster movie.
Yeah. So no, Goodfellas is the one with the all red light scene. Of course, I mean that's just how it starts. One of the best starts to a beginning of a film, and then Casino. I have no clue. Probably something about gambling.
Casino's really long. I didn't like Casino.
Yeah, I was telling you that. I think it's a little overrated.
I don't know if it's over. It was just.
It was long.
Yeah, it was long, and I mean, maybe it was a good movie because it made me feel something. But I hated Sharon Stone.
Oh, me too.
And Joe Pesci in that movie.
Yes,
like it just sucked.
I was just thinking that.
Really?
How much Joe Pesci pissed me off, and I love Joe Pesci.
It was awful, and I think I don't know when that movie came out, but I think I watched it, and then Home Alone 2 came out after, I want to say, and I didn't want to go see it because his character still bugged me from Casino, and Oh, they were awful. And I loved Robert De Niro because he was a gambler. And part of it was he was so good at it because he did the work, he did the research, he built the odds table and was bang on all the time. And correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't he go back to like Chicago or whatever he's from at the end of the movie and just keeps doing what he was doing?
Well, they try to blow him up.
Yeah, they try to blow him up.
And then he just becomes a bookie.
Yeah, he just goes home and becomes a bookie.
Yeah. That's okay. Kind of ruined the movie for
you. Imagine if you could go back to like old school Vegas when it was all gangsters and stuff.
That'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
I'd be very scared if I was there, but
yeah.
You know what's brutal about that movie at the end when Joe Pesci and his brother get taken out to the
into the desert.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, it's great.
No, I know, but it's a terrible way to go.
Well.
Just don't mess around. Hey, portions of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brewhouse. UFC 326 is live Saturday, March 7th at the CBH. Catch every punch, enjoy ice cold drinks and nonstop action. The Canadian Brewhouse, our house is your house. On the other side of the break, Ben Steiner from Sports Illustrated joins us to recap Canada's big win over Finland. And a big shout out to Coop for passing that. I didn't think he will, because he doesn't watch a lot of the old school gangster movies, but good job, Coop. Hour 2 of EST Afternoons coming up. Don't go anywhere. Slam that thumbs up.
He must have been at a block.
Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
Harry Pern.
The U.S., has a bigger player pool, and they're going to have a bigger player pool going forward. Winning a gold in the Olympics is going to spur a whole bunch more young women to want to play the game. Canada is still doing very well at the under 18 level. That's the feeder. This was a more competitive tournament than they've had at the Olympics for quite some time.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The road to the FIFA World Cup runs through Edmonton. See Canada Soccer's men's national team before they take on the world this summer. Canada versus Uzbekistan. June 1st, 7 p.m., Commonwealth Stadium. Tickets at Ticketmaster.ca.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Your home for live music and great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
Looking by Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain.
Hear the story of Waylon Jennings through story, song, and multimedia performance March 1st at the River Cree Resort and Casino.
The only way they know how.
Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Real fans don't stroll in at puck drop. They claim territory. They study the screens. They get into their spot, which is why this matters. The Canadian Brewhouse now has happy hour. Brand new, tons of options, and the good stuff like face-off fried pickles and steins of Bud Light. Monday to Saturday, 2 till 6 p.m. starting at $3.99. That's more than enough reason to come early. New happy hour at the Canadian Brewhouse. If you're serious about game day, we'll see you for happy hour.
Canada awaits its gold medal opponent in the men's hockey final after 20 minutes right now. Team USA leads Slovakia 2-0. Dylan Larkin and Tage Thompson scoring for USA. Another couple medals for Canada. Brendan McKay picking up bronze in freestyle halfpipe skiing on the men's side, while Valerie Maltas took bronze in women's 1,500-meter speed skating. To women's short track, 2 Canadians hit the ice for the 1,500-meter B final. That gets going momentarily. Courtney Sauro and Danae Blais suiting up for that. Moments ago, Canada placed 4th in the men's 5,000-meter short track speed skating relay final. Earlier, Canada's Rachel Homan fell 6-3 to the Swedes, drawing the United States tomorrow in the bronze medal game. Canadian men will play for gold that same day against Great Britain. Half dozen games in the NBA today, including Orlando and Phoenix in action at 3 o'clock. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. The second hour of EST Afternoon starts right now.
Hey, we're here for EST Afternoons, Hour 2 on Edmonton Sports Talk, coming to you live from the William Huff Studios. I pressed the wrong key, but it's always great to hear Reed Wilkes. It's sad when he's not here.
Yeah,
I told you this last week.
It's not the same.
He shouldn't be approved any days off. We need him here
or
every day.
just join virtually, like just be on the in the TV in there.
Yeah. Just join us. Of course, at 3 o'clock, it's the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Matthew Iwanek. They'll take you right up until 6. Don't forget, tomorrow at 10 a.m., it's Hello Hockey with Boom Boom, Sean Bell, Tom Gazzola, and I think YouTube Trev's filling in because Benny's on a little mini vacation.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, that's right.
It's not his birthday. He had that a while ago, didn't he?
No, I think he was. Buddy plays college hockey, or
he's down in
stateside.
Yeah,
ASU. I think he said. Yeah. He's gonna go watch some games, hang out.
It's funny because completely weird that childhood friend of mine. Her name was Michelle Huguet at the time. I went to French immersion with her in grade 6 and 7, and by chance, she moved out here. Like, she lives in St. Albert, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Her name's Michelle Ring now. And she has 2 daughters. One of them plays at ASU.
Really?
Yeah, on the girls' team. So
that's crazy.
I'm trying to see if I can get her on with Reed and Jay on
that'd
Thursday
be awesome.
for a
athlete of the week.
Athlete of the week.
Yeah.
Because pretty cool. But it's funny because I ran into her a couple years ago at a golf tournament, and I was like, Michelle? It was crazy. So.
That's a great segment they got going there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Sure. Our next guest is brought to you by Old Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team, fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. Second period just underway in the other semifinal. U.S. leading Slovakia 2-0. And with that, we bring in, friend of the show from Sports Illustrated, does work for Daily Faceoff as well. Ben Steiner joins us. Ben, how are you doing today?
Doing pretty well. An exciting day for Canadian sports already, for sure.
Ben, I gotta ask you because we texted a few days ago, and you're just like, I'm exhausted. I was just tired, and I've kind of been following you on Twitter. You're kind of my go-to for all the Olympic news regarding Canadians. Just how much of a grind has it been these last 2 weeks?
Well, this is the 4th Olympics I've covered, so I have gotten into a bit of a rhythm with it now. I haven't yet covered one in person. I'm doing this remotely, but it is still a massive grind, and you usually feel it around between day 8 and day 10. And this time I found it on day 10, and it was one of those days where it's just like you do the minimum, you get whatever stories you need to get done, and there's not really much extra. Maybe you think of a workout some days. No, you're not doing that on this day. It's just any sleep you can get, and you recharge, and then it's the sprint to the finish.
Ben, has there been something that's maybe that you maybe I'll look at this, but it's actually caught your eye and became somewhat of a fan of? Is there a point in this Olympics that surprised you a little bit?
I think when looking back at these Olympics, my favorite moment in terms of for Team Canada in particular would actually be the ice dance for Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier. They were exceptional. I mean, I think when you look at Canadians in ice dance, of course, we think of Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer and what they brought over nearly a decade at the top of the game in that event. And when it came to this year, Canada hadn't won a figure skating medal since 2018, and it might not be the jump out of your seat, like scream at the top of your lungs kind of moment, like the hockey was earlier today, and of course could be on Sunday. But you couldn't take your eyes off the event. Their skate was beautiful. It was engaging. And they get on the podium and an emotional story behind them too. So that actually stands out for me as kind of my moment of the game so far. Of course, Sunday could potentially change that.
Ben Steiner from Sports Illustrated joining us here on EST Afternoons. Before we get to the hockey, of course, that's why we brought you on, Ben, but you've covered all the Olympics here. You know, in terms of the medal count for Canada, is this kind of where you expected them to be?
It is in the ballpark. It's maybe a little bit lower than we expected. Even just in the last few minutes, Courtney Thoreau falls in the women's 1500 meters. She was favored to potentially win a gold in that event, which would have put her in the same realm as Cindy Clausen and some of Canada's best ever Olympians in terms of a single games medal haul. But there's been moments where Canada has fallen short, especially when it comes to the gold in front. They've matched their amount of golds from Beijing, but that was 4. That was well down from, their all-time high of 14 in Vancouver 16 years ago. And so I think the conversation around funding high-performance sport in the country and making sure that there's a next generation still is pertinent, but maybe not as, a headline news as it was earlier in the games when Canada got to day 9 without a single gold medal.
Okay, I'm going to really put you on the spot then, Ben, because I've been to I was fortunate enough to be in other countries and see how their government supports amateur sports to a certain level. What does Canada have to do to make sure that the funding for sports and being competitive at the Olympic level, what would be your fix for this?
I think the system that Canada has, of course, it's based around On the Podium that was brought in 2009, where it targets funding towards sports that have more Olympic podium potential. For example, before Beijing 2022, the ski jumpers weren't getting any On the Podium funding, but they get a miracle podium. Suddenly they're getting On the Podium funding, and we've seen those results translate into the World Cup, and some Canadians entered these Olympics as medal favorites. It didn't pan out at the Olympics. Of course, it's a snapshot every 4 years that defines careers and defines people, but that was the target, and they've proven that over the quadrennial at the World Cup level, which is the regular circuit that they're on. So the system is there for Canadian sports to excel at the Olympics. The system really hasn't changed since the all-time high of 14 gold at Vancouver 2010. The issue is the actual number of the dollars that go into sports in this country, and as those get to then address whether it's youth development, whether it's more senior training camps, whether it's travel, whether it's gear, just every aspect of sport, that simply has not improved since 2005 was the last funding increase. And so when you take into account inflation, it's a 33% cut in sporting infrastructure and funding since 2005. So the system is there. It just needs a more injection of money to Sport Canada, and then it will have that trickle-down effect.
Yeah, because we definitely don't want what happened, I believe, at the Rugby World Cup, where I was hearing those girls had to start a GoFundMe to even get there. That's got to stop.
Oh, 100%.
And that's all part of the same story as well. Like in terms of the bobsledders that are at the Olympics right now for Canada, they're using Germany's sleds from 2018, where Germany has brand new sleds that BMW made. It's making a whole gap in terms of results. I don't think Canada's athletes are necessarily that much worse than Germany. We've seen good bobsledders come out of this country before, and of course a bunch of guys from the CFL. Kelsey Mitchell on the women's side won a gold medal in women's track cycling. She brings a lot of strength to that push start. So the athletes are there in Canada, and the systems are there, but it comes down to things as simple as they just need better gear.
Yeah. I mean, give me a 5-year-old BMW. I wouldn't be mad at that, but whatever.
Ben, let's get to the big game we saw earlier this morning. Canada gets by Finland. Just another nail biter here. And then, listen, I get Canadian fans. We were all at the edge of our seat. The heart rate was up. But these are the kind of games that makes you love sports. It's just down to the wire. What did you make of their 3-2 win? And once again, not ideal that they're going down in these games and have to kind of wait for a third period goal to tie things up. Today, they didn't need overtime, but they got the late goal on the power play. But overall, what did you make of Canada's performance today?
I don't know if you guys remember too much of the early mornings and late nights of watching the Sochi 2014 Olympics, but that tournament was super easy for Canada. They waltzed to a gold medal, and a lot of people don't really remember that one because, one, it was in the middle of the night for most of Canada, but it was also just too easy. It wasn't very exciting. That gold medal game against Sweden, I think it was 3 or 4-0. It was forgettable. The Canadian team was simply too good compared to the rest of the field, and I think this Canadian team is probably better in terms of if you played those two teams against each other, but the rest of the field has improved immensely, and I assume that based on how this second semifinal is going, that we're probably going to see the best of the best go at it in a gold medal game on Saturday between Canada and the U.S. as well. So I think to have it so close, to have it so exciting, to have them have to fight until 35 seconds left today to come back in the quarterfinal as well against Czechia, it makes this tournament memorable. And I don't think we've had really rich hockey memories in this country really since 2010. And it's one of the few things that can really bring people together.
Okay, Ben, let's, you said it. The U.S. team is up 2-0 currently against the Slovaks. If this goes to the story, what does Canada have to do to beat this really good-looking U.S. team?
That's a good question. I think everybody doesn't know how to beat each other, right? Like, I don't think this U.S. team can look at a plan and know how to beat Canada, because as soon as you start writing down matchups, you see the likes of McDavid. You imagine Crosby's going to play on crutches in that final game. You can do the same with the U.S. Like, how does Canada go out and get the better of, Quinn Hughes on defense and the way he's looked in this tournament? The Tkachuk brothers have, of course, caused a lot of troubles for Canada at the Four Nations last year. Are we going to see a bunch of fights? I don't think so. I think that Tom Wilson fight against France is probably as far as we get in terms of any sort of fight that we get. But it'll be physical. It'll be tight. I would assume it's going to overtime. I don't see that one ending otherwise. And then I think you favor Canada in overtime when you have the option of just, sending out Celebrini, McDavid, MacKinnon. I guess you need a defender out there. Like, there's just so many skill options on that Canadian team. But again, you can look at the Americans and they can throw out, Eichel, the Tkachuks, Hughes. Like, it's 50-50, I think.
Ben, and just looking at the box scores today, like it's unreal what we're watching with 19-year-old Macklin Celebrini. I can't remember last time someone on this stage with that team that he's in, that he led them on time on ice today, which is just outstanding. He's been brilliant. I think him and McDavid have been the top two players, but like, what can you say about this kid? Like, he's already a superstar at 19 years old.
I mean, the only thing that you can really think of watching him is Sidney Crosby at 22 in 2010. And, Canada's last Olympics in Italy didn't go to plan. They were out in the quarterfinals, and Crosby was Celebrini's age. And maybe that could have been the moment for him at Turin in 2006. So it's definitely positive for the rest of his career. It's just really cool that it's coming at such an early stage in his career as well.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to watch. And Ben, thank you so much for taking some time today. I know you're quite the busy man right now, so we appreciate your time. Enjoy the game on Sunday, and I'm sure we'll chat again.
Of course, it should be fun.
All right, Ben Steiner from Sports Illustrated also does work for Daily Faceoff and a handful of other outlets: CBC Sports, Star Sports, MLS, Daily High Vancouver, and also hosts Northern Football, big soccer guy as well. We had him on, I think, with Iwanek when the Whitecaps signed Tomáš Mueller. So big shout out to Ben for joining us. And listen, go follow Ben Steiner on Twitter. He's got everything regarding Canadians at the Olympics. Like, if you're missing anything, it's absolutely fantastic. The Afternoon Inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour. It's 5:25 drinks, available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. 12 minutes to go in the second period. U.S. still leads the Slovaks by a score of 2-0. The goals, Dylan Larkin, Tage Thompson. Slovaks are having some looks.
Yeah, there are some looks here. So we're getting to the halfway through here. They need it would be nice, just like Canada, I think, for the Slovaks to really have a chance here. They need to get a goal before the end of the period here.
Well, when we were watching the game and it was 2-0 Finland, Lieutenant Eric said, he goes, next goal wins.
Did he really?
Yeah. He nailed it.
Man. And then he's off to Mexico.
And then he's off to Mexico.
All that knowledge.
Man, I'm so jealous of everybody going to Mexico right now.
Are you?
Like, imagine getting to the airport. You go through. You're on the other side. Everybody's going to the brew house to watch the start of the Canada game.
Yeah.
And all you know is that for the next 7 days, all you're going to do is drink and eat.
I would feel very guilty. Because I see myself saying goodbye to my whole family standing there as I'm joining a plane with a bunch of yahoos that are going like, Gager, let's go. Come on. Let's go. We got to get to the bar. As my wife and two kids are standing there in minus 32. And I say, I'll see you in a week.
I'll see you in a week.
Man.
We got to say it. Dusty's very cute. Like, he's an adult, but he's still a little boy at heart. Like, when we were talking to him before he left, I'm like, Dusty, do this. Like, he looked at us with so much fear in his eyes. I'm like, you're going to be okay.
Did you ever travel on a plane as a kid?
Yeah.
So did you have to like wear like the young traveler kind of bib and stuff to say that you weren't like I didn't either, but I've seen this now.
Yeah.
And the like that's how I feel Dusty when he travels should go. He should have the thing like he needs the assistance from the stewardess to show him where to go and how to get picked up sometimes.
Well, I feel like at the buffet, one of the Nazis going to have to make his plate so he can try something different than North American food.
Some people are scared of things. For the first time, to be scared of a buffet.
Yeah.
That's something else. But try the tortilla soup, man.
Yeah.
I pounded that stuff. Like, I just kept going back. With the little tortilla chips, little cheese on top, I would eat that the whole time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I was like, Dusty, try the rice. It's Mexican rice, but it's rice.
And he like that's another thing. He loved the Mexican or the what was it called at taco shop? The Mexican street corn.
Yeah.
You're like, get that. Like
all I said to him was like, you know how you like the Mexican food for our Christmas party? It's the same there, but better. Because it's authentic.
Yeah.
So Big Uke, I'm putting this responsibility on you. Every day for dinner, please bring him a plate of Mexican food. Okay? Is that a deal?
Or maybe not a plate.
A small plate.
No, just one thing. Just a little side plate of something.
Yeah, and he has to try it.
Yeah, try it. And then if he goes back, he'll see it again and maybe try it.
Because remember that day he loved the hot sauce?
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah. So Nazis, if you're listening, let's let our boy try some Mexican food there. I told him about some drinks he should try as well, so he can get away from. Because Joaquin, when you're on those trips and you're drinking the same thing, trust me, after day 3, you're sick of it. You want to switch it up.
I mean, you can just go for the cervezas and have some beers too, which is nice.
Yeah, like so a micheladas with clamato, a chelada is just with the salt and the lime, which is also good, really good for the hangover. So,
but you rarely get hungover though. Because you're drinking through the day, and most of the time you're going to bed actually at a decent hour, just because you're sun drenched and tired, right? It's
true.
So
Big Hugh says, "I will do what I can." Quite the assumption, thinking I'll make it to dinner every night. My first trip to Mexico, the first 3 days, I went with all my cousins and my sister.
Yeah,
I missed dinner the first 3 days because I'd come back from the pool around 5. I'm gonna get ready. We'll meet downstairs.
Oh,
an hour.
You go to the hotel and then lay down.
Yeah, and I wouldn't wake up till like 8. I get that. All right, we roll along here on EST Afternoons. Don't forget Reed Wilkins show coming up with Jay Milne and Mr. Matthew Iwanek, who's pretty upset at Gager for chirping him. He came into the studio in the break.
I just hold Matty at a high standard. That's all.
Yeah. You got to hold him accountable.
Exactly.
Yeah. We're back after the break. Here's Scoop.
Halfway through the semifinal men's hockey game, Team USA leads Slovakia 2-0. Dylan Larkin and Tage Thompson scoring for the Americans, with the winner of this one moving on to face Canada in the gold medal game, which goes Sunday morning. A couple medals for Canada today. Brendan McKay picking up a bronze in freestyle halfpipe skiing on the men's side, while Valerie Maltes took bronze in women's 1500 meters speed skating. To women's short track, there are 2 Canadians took part in the 1500 meter B final. Courtney Thoreau second. Danae Blais placing 7th in that one. In Canada, they also placed 4th in the men's 5,000 meter short track speed skating relay final. Earlier, it was Canada's Rachel Homan falling 6-3 to the Swedes. They draw the United States tomorrow in the bronze medal game, while the Canadian men play for gold against Great Britain. Half dozen games in the NBA today. Orlando and Phoenix get things going at 3 o'clock. The Spurs and Kings matchup at 6, while New York and Houston hit the hardwood at 6:30. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at capitalcarefoundation.net. The show rolls on after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home. Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Sentinel Storage presents Team Canada snowboarder Mark McMorris.
Thank you for your continued support, Canada. It's an honor to represent our country. Keep cheering loud, Canada. We feel it. Thank you, Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Team Canada.
Your home for live music and great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
Looking by Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain.
Hear the story of Waylon Jennings through story, song, and multimedia performance March 1st at the River Cree Resort and Casino.
The only way they know how.
Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Edmonton, be part of history. Support Canada Soccer's men's national team as they battle Uzbekistan in the final send-off series ahead of the FIFA World Cup. Monday, June 1st at 7 p.m. at Commonwealth Stadium. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Fun Friday. Team Canada making everybody feel good. Sending you into the weekend. It's a nice and early game Sunday, too. 6 a.m., Joaquin. Yeah, buddy. But you know what's perfect for us? Because it's like the day after, like we're on the morning show. It's perfect for us to start Sunday getting up early.
Yeah, but the F1, like we're moments away from lights out too. I get up all the time and watch. So
I don't watch F1 at 6. I just record it.
I love it. I just love it.
It's okay.
I like that Crofty does the testing in Bahrain right now, talking, because on F1 TV, he's on the other one, but it's great.
I saw today. There's a lot of concerns with Aston Martin,
I know.
And that's interesting because it's Adrian Newey.
Well, you saw Adrian and Fernando sitting in the in their kind of whatever their pen, their eating area, and Newey was just like rubbing his face like crazy and just like on his temples and stuff. And Fernando was talking to him.
He might have fudged this up.
Yeah,
like seriously, maybe he overthought it. I know
There's a lot of pressure, man.
No, but I know a lot of the F1 like the traditional people, like they're hating the new cars.
Oh, the drivers hate them.
Yeah,
they hate everything about them. But is that just being prima donnas a little bit with the cars? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry, 3-0 USA. By the way.
Yeah.
No, but it's interesting to see the pushback on this whole new kind of way of F1 in terms of the cars.
Yeah, it's because so much depends on when you're going to use the electric part of the car, right? So, and I don't think you can use it off the start or something like I was listening to, yesterday or Might have been this morning. I was watching some, but just when are you going to use that part? How are you going to charge the battery? And I mean, is it just a bunch of people that just don't like change? You know, I know Max said it's a Formula E car on steroids is how he referred to it. But it's a harder car to drive, right? They don't have the ground effects from the floor. Oh, geez.
Or nothing. Jack Eichel.
Well,
we got what we wanted.
You know what? This is what it was supposed to be, right? I mean, if this is what you want the best on best battling for the gold medal. This is how it should be. Good job by the Slovaks. But there's just too much for these guys.
As we say hello to the Winnipeggers, the WSTers, the Hustlerites. Please slam that thumbs up. How are we only at 58 on the day Canada clinched a berth in the gold medal game? Come on, Nasty, slam that thumbs up for us. Joaquin, though, it's going to be interesting in F1 because let's say Aston Martin struggles right off the gate. Oh, a goalie poll coming from Slovakia as well. Like, we're talking about a legend in engineer, like when it comes to the engineering and the building of cars in Adrian Newey. Like, we both read his book. Outstanding stuff. It's one of those things where it's like you're going to look at it and you're going to be like, is Adrian Newey maybe he's lost a step?
Is it lost a step or is his? I mean, you read the book and how everyone talks about this guy. Is he more important than he's just as important as a top driver?
Yeah,
right. He does mention how he was behind the 8 ball a little bit because he wasn't able to start working with the team right away.
Yeah.
Right. So that put him a little bit behind. From all it sounds is the Aston Martin factory in Silverstone was the wind tunnel wasn't quite ready. Like there was things that were still not ready to go. And it sounds like he got the design wrong. So
oof.
This without the proper wind tunnel time. Now,
and he's going to be the
principal. So that's a mistake.
Yeah,
in my mind, he says in his book how he was team and he hates it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, and maybe when we have Hernan on, did I ask him this? Maybe I dreamt I asked him this, but I think I dreamt I asked Tim Hernan that. Did he become principal so he didn't have to work with Christian Horner again? Because there was always rumors that they were kind of at odds, right?
That's a good point. And you should ask Rainey that.
No, I don't like Tommy or Paul Coffey and Chris Knobloch. I'm not really joking, but whatever.
I can't wait for racing. I know NASCAR started last week, Daytona 5. Unreal race.
I watched a bit.
Unreal finish. Guy that didn't lead one lap won, Tyler Reddick, for the 23-11 team, Michael Jordan.
Oh.
Yeah, they won. And it's funny because they're the group that had the lawsuit and won against NASCAR. So they go out and win the biggest race right off the hop. So, and then Indy's going to start soon. We'll see if Alex Palou can continue his dominance run. And then I'm very intrigued about these cars. If it really is going to lead to more passing, more exciting races in F1. I am truly fascinated by that.
Yeah, there were points watching testing where it looked as if guys were following other cars just to see how it was, because I believe it was Lando was following Ollie Behrman for a while.
Okay.
And it was for like 8 laps and he was right on him. And I don't know, one of the comments, and he goes, I think they're checking to see what the wind looks like from coming from behind the car and how close they can follow and for how long.
When is the first race?
March 3rd. So the weekend after we're done.
Okay. So
next week, nothing. And then the following week. So the week we do the Monday show, that's a race week.
Like that following weekend.
Yeah.
So on EST afternoons on Tuesday, when we're back to our regular shift, we can figure out who's going to be in the draft and all that.
We might even have to drop a few things next week too.
Okay, perfect. We can do it in the morning show. Probably a lot of people
love F1 on the morning show.
Yeah, very cool. And Van Owen already in. They both finished top 10. We're kicking some guys out.
Yeah, mostly around here.
And we'll bring in some nasties that want to check their teams every week and really compete because it was fun. I had fun doing it. It stressed me out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, setting your teams every week, but it's fun.
I wonder if I'm Adrian Newing it though, and I'm thinking of. I've done my research so far, and it's in pencil, but I've outlined a plan for myself for this year.
The moral of the story is right now, don't take any Aston Martin.
Or do you?
I mean, it's like, that's why I'm intrigued because it's Adrian Newey. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like he's the brilliant.
It'll depend on how they seed everyone too, right? Like how much is all these cars going to cost, and these drivers, right?
Yeah.
It's such a unique kind of year where it doesn't look like reliability is going to be much of an issue because these cars are doing 70, 80 laps and going on long runs and things, and they don't seem to be breaking down. No porpoising, which is great. So Ferrari kind of looks okay, but then you have to worry about Lewis Hamilton and who's going to be his head engineer, right? Like they're going to be sharing. This is weird.
Okay, so Larsy's asking, how does one get into said draft, boys? We have to come up with a way. Maybe we do trivia, we take the top five, and then we do the Wheel of Fun.
Yeah.
Something like that. But we still got to figure out how many new openings there's going to be. And then we'll let everybody know next week in the morning show. Maybe we'll do it on EST afternoons the following week. And then you're in.
And we go.
And off we go. Only 58 thumbs up. Disappointing. We need
Is it
that.
only 58?
We need the read.
Yeah, you know what? Fridays, I understand
they're a little bit slower,
I
yeah.
understand Fridays are a little slower. But come on.
Canada won.
Yeah. I mean,
most of you are going to Mexico with the boys.
Yeah.
The weather's getting, yesterday I was looking out the window and it was 5:45 and it was still light out.
I did the same thing there, and I've told this. I tell this to, I think, Tommy. There's a point of the year when the sun hits and it hits the house behind me and hits the windows and the sun shines into my house. And I was like, oh, yeah.
I love that.
It was great. Although, you know who deserves a gold medal over these last few days? My furnace. Jeez. That thing has been working overtime.
I thought mine died the other day at home.
Are you still
it was just making noises? It kicked in, though.
Do you still have it at 21?
It's 20.5.
Oh, wow. What? That can't warm up your house.
Yeah, you got to have it at least 23. Come on.
Oh, man.
What's your house at? Cool.
I think we have like it's set so at certain times in the night or whatever it goes up or goes down and stuff, like the ecosystem.
Yeah.
But usually it's around, I think, 21 and a half or 22. Okay. I don't set it though, but
are you allowed to touch it? Or does your dad get mad?
I can't. No,
can you?
Most times I do it without him seeing. I don't think he knows I change it, but he hasn't said anything about it yet.
Okay.
Shikster says you got to have an international seed in the draft. Put in a WS tier. Well, Shikster.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Stay tuned, buddy. There's a good possibility you'll be in. Nice little Winnipeg.
Love to have Winnipeg participation in this.
100%. All right. Keep slamming that thumbs up. River Korean Box, 780-218-9999. And the Nasty Chat. Coming up next, we're going to close it out with this day and all that fun stuff, plus the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay. And at 3 o'clock, Jay Milne, Matthew Wanick with the Reed Wilkins Show. They'll take you right up until 6. And then tomorrow, Sean Bell, Tom Gazzola, and YouTube Trev will have Hello Hockey for you from 10 to noon. And, of course, throughout the weekend, friends of EST. We're back to close it out next here on EST Afternoons.
Canada awaits its opponents in the Sunday gold medal final in men's hockey. About 2 minutes left to go in the second period. The United States leading 4-0 over Slovakia in their semifinal. Dylan Larkin, Tage Thompson, Jack Hughes, and Jack Eichel all scoring for the Americans. And another couple medals for Canada. Brendan McKay picking up a bronze in freestyle halfpipe skiing on the men's side, while Valerie Maltas took bronze in women's 1,500 meter speed skating. Earlier, Canada placed fourth in the men's 5,000 meter short track speed skating relay final. And earlier we saw Canada's Rachel Homan fall 6-3 to the Swedes. They draw the United States tomorrow in the bronze medal game. The Canadian men play for gold against Great Britain as well. And there's a half dozen games in the NBA tonight. Orlando and Phoenix are in action. 3 o'clock tip-off. The Spurs and Kings matchup at 6, while New York and Houston hit the hardwood at 6:30. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Final segment of EST Afternoons after the break.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
The road to the FIFA World Cup runs through Edmonton. See Canada Soccer's men's national team before they take on the world this summer. Canada versus Uzbekistan. June 1st, 7 p.m., Commonwealth Stadium. Tickets at Ticketmaster.ca.
Real fans don't stroll in at puck drop. They claim territory. They study the screens. They get into their spot, which is why this matters. The Canadian Brewhouse now has happy hour. Brand new, tons of options, and the good stuff like our 8-inch 2-topping RCM pizza and our signature Caesar. Monday to Saturday, 2 till 6 p.m. starting at $3.99. That's more than enough reason to come early. New happy hour at the Canadian Brewhouse. If you're serious about game day, we'll see you for happy hour.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Final segment here on EST Afternoons. 5-0. The USA beating the Slovaks. This is good, right? They're wasting all their goals. They're feeling confident.
Fat and sassy.
As we like to say on the show, the Slovaks are getting shellacked.
This is a shellacking.
And remember, starting next week, you will not ask for a conch. You will ask to be
shellacked.
We'll still use the conch sound, though.
Will we, though?
How the hell do you get a shellac?
I told you what we need. I think of the sound of a shellacking is an old school curling broom.
Oh, okay.
Whap, 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 whap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we need.
See if I can work on that on the weekend. All right, boys. Screw it. Let's do a parlay for Inside the Numbers for Play Alberta. Reminder, if you go on the site, if you look on the left-hand side, under quick links, EST specials are there. You get bets from every show. You can sprinkle a little bit. Use your game sense. Play Alberta. Inside the Numbers. Hit it, Coop. All right, gentlemen, who wants to go first?
Well, now are we going strictly NBA tonight?
I think we have to almost. Almost.
Almost?
Almost
or do
or
we?
not almost?
I don't know. It's up to you guys. You guys decide. You let me know. What do you think, Coop?
Would you hate if I dipped into Olympic curling gold medal match?
No, you can do whatever you want.
No? Okay. It's Great Britain and Canada. Tomorrow, 11:05 a.m. start.
Okay.
That's in the morning.
Okay.
Canada to win minus 164. They are the favorite, but
Canada to win in men's curling?
In men's curling, yes.
I like that bet.
Just give me a sec. If you have something, you go ahead. But actually, no, I'm good. I'm going to go with Johannes Hochflot Klabo to win the cross-country skiing 50 kilometers.
How do you even spell that?
Yeah.
Johannes.
Oh, Johannes?
Johannes
Hochflot. Hoesflot. Klebo. Klaebo.
What a name.
To win gold?
Win gold.
Which country does he represent?
With a name like that, what do you think?
Sweden?
No.
Germany?
No.
Norway?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I should have guessed Norway. They have the most gold medals in Winter
That's the
Olympic
guy
history.
that runs up the hill 1 billion miles an hour.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's a lock.
I'm going to take...
They call him King Klebo.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's like...
Didn't you see him going, like he was going up the incline, I believe, like if you were to use reference of a treadmill.
Yeah.
It was like 15 to 18 and he was going like 12 kilometers an hour.
Is that right?
You haven't seen that yet?
No, I have not.
I gotta find that for you.
I'm going to go to basketball tonight. Well, I might ruin everything by tomorrow. I'm going to take Jamal Murray. So the Denver Nuggets are playing the Portland Trailblazers over 24.5 points. Is that okay with you guys?
Well, it's going to have to be.
There you have it. Canada men's curling to win gold. Johannes Hochflot Klebo to win gold. And Jamal Murray, 24.5 points. Take the over. Let's go. I can't wait till we get back to hockey. If I'm being honest, this has been very difficult for me.
I might stick with the NBA. I'm feeling it.
You
I
are.
like a little round
You've been
ball.
on fire recently.
You're on fire.
It's just doing a little research in there. I hit like Cleveland. Boom. Like, come on.
We need to step up our game, is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, we do. This one says, I tuned in halfway through the F1 combo, by the way. Apologies if I missed it. Is Joaquin disappointed with the new cars? Way too much lifting and coasting, in my opinion. Cars are energy starved.
Yeah, but that's how they charge the battery, right? That's one way that they charge. I think they'll figure things out. Change, no one really likes, anyways. If they are the best drivers in the world, then make it as difficult as possible, you know? And if it evens out the field a little bit and you see more racing, I think that's better for the sport.
Yeah. Timmy, it's like this season is like probably the most anticipated just because of these new machines.
New rules, yeah. We thought the CFL rules were crazy.
I know it says, I can't believe Alonso is going to be hosed by a Honda power plant twice in his career. I love Alonso. He's the best. This one says that cross-country skier was actually going over 15K an hour.
Yeah.
That's unreal. This one says, my furnace is usually at 18 from Big Dave. Oof, must be a cold house. Very cold. Barry says, it's going to be an interesting season. Can I go back to back? Well, we'll make sure.
Is there a dynasty on the way?
You know, Barry was interesting because he used a lot of his wild cards early.
I know.
And they kind of took him.
It put him out of reach.
Yeah. So
I'm not making any excuses. Barry deserved to win and stuff, but every single time I changed and stuff, I had DNFs. It was terrible.
Yeah, I had one really bad race when I used the wild card, and I think 3 of them ended up crashing. I went, even if I did do the Lieutenant Eric strategy of not touching my team, they all DNF'd. It was awful. Just one of those years, Hawk. You can bounce back.
Yeah.
Ect Revolution says Blue Jays preseason starts tomorrow. Oh.
Unbelievable.
Unreal. Doc Dad says, excellent pick, Hernan. I want to say at the start of the show, a lot of people were complimenting my hair. Thank you.
Well, yeah.
Put a little mousse in it after getting chirped as bad as I did on because of my hair. Just wait till the morning show. Oof. I'm rolling straight out of bed into the car in here.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll put some clothes on.
Well, I'll be fully dressed. It's going to be fun.
That'll be awkward. My naked little Chilean friend. Jeez.
1993, on this day, the New York Islanders retired Billy Smith, number 31.
Well deserved.
On this day in 1974, Gordie Howe came out of retirement to play for the Houston Aeros with his 2 sons. Today's National Comfy Day, Joaquin. It's National Muffin Day. It's National Tartar Sauce Day.
Oh, fish and chips.
Yeah. National Leadership Day. You're a leader. You're a leader here, Joaquin.
Not really.
Birthdays today: Miles Teller, Trevor Noah, Rihanna, Kurt Cobain, Charles Barkley, Cindy Crawford.
Miles Teller, huh?
Yeah.
I just watched something with him in. Oh, it's actually it's very good. It's kind of quirky and stuff. It's on Apple. Is it called Eternity?
Yeah, I watched that one too. That's a cool movie.
Yeah, it's good. It's
So-
it's a unique look on the
afterlife.
The afterlife. Yeah, I liked it.
Okay, I'm gonna check. I like
It's
Miles
a fun
Teller.
one too, but they got some mushy parts as well.
On this day, 1987, the popular game Contra by Konami was originally released.
I like that one.
That was a great game.
Good game.
Fantastic. It's in our arcade
Might
machine
have
too.
to go play a game right now.
And then on this day in 2003, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell for PC was released on
One
this
of
day
the
in North
best.
America.
I loved that game.
I want to see the show on Netflix. You telling me it was good?
I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's oh shoot! Now the guy's name's escaping me. Who's the main character? Shoot. Anyways, yeah, I loved that game. I'm more into like the stealth kind of stuff.
And there's new episodes of Invincible season 4. Yeah,
Really? I got to read the book first. My son's got the actual comic book. It's way more.
Isn't there like a lot though?
It's huge.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, what are you looking forward to on the morning show, Joaquin? It's our first go around together on the morning show. They're on Cruise FM. It's a little intimidating. What are you looking forward to?
You know, it's weird because I actually feel a little nervous.
Me too. It's a lot of pressure.
When I do it before, it's like, well, everyone's gone, and I'm the last I'm last picked at gym class. But now it's like we're kind of, holding the fort till the big dogs get back. Like we're the fourth liners coming in and filling the gaps for the first couple lines.
It's like Lazar and Yanmark getting the bump to the first line with some injuries.
Maybe we'll just wear Lazar and Yanmark jerseys all week.
Well, we look forward to hanging out with you guys every morning for the next 6 weekdays, which is going to be fun. It's a busy show.
We got Oilers. We got
Oilers. We're going to break down the game on Monday from Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be unreal. So please join us. Listen, Dusty and Eric, they're the juggernaut. Like they're the best in the country. So we're going to do our best.
Hey, yeah. We're not trying to replace anyone.
No.
We're just making things a little different.
Yes, for sure. We're going to have a lot of fun. For all the nasties traveling with their boys, look after them. Please look after each other. Have fun. Be safe. And I can't wait to hear the stories. We got a lot of things planned for the morning show that are going to be a little different. We're going to have some fun with that as well. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the game on Sunday. We love you. Chowder.